When I started my first Hollow Knight run, I was met with some harrowing details. Every Dancepad player did the main story up until the Hollow Knight, meaning that they never fought normal Radiance and beat her. None of them had even done Trial of the Fool. I can count the number of foot controller gamers that did Path of Pain on one hand, meaning none of them had done Pantheons. And as I got closer and closer to finishing the game, that main question came up. Can I do Pantheon 5? For starters, I assume that you're at least running fully upgraded Nail, along with Quick Slash and Unbreakable Strength whenever I mention a specific number of hits on any given boss. My charms are these two, plus Steady Body, Long Nail, and Fragile Heart. I won a day! Let's go get this P5! I'll be giving tips on how I handled each of the bosses, hopefully including things that haven't been seen in other videos about the bosses of Hallownest. I needed to do minimal amounts of movements to conserve energy since I was playing on a dance pad, and so there were a couple of hints that I had seen elsewhere that I could not apply. One of the main hints I have in mind, nail arts. As helpful as they are, only more advanced players tend to use nail arts from what I've seen. This, coupled with the fact that I literally couldn't use nail arts due to constantly having to hold my attack button down, my tips are going to be for new players that usually forget about using nail arts. Let's go. When I get to the first bench, I'll get the rest of my feet. For Vengefly Kings, after each pogo, there's enough time for you to heal once if you need it. For style points, face the direction that one of the bosses will be heading towards and Shade Soul them after doing a pogo to add more damage, or Descending Dark when they swoop. I'll grab the hydrate. For Gruz Mother, without Sharp Shadow, the safe ground is the perfect distance to dash back and forth. After the first stagger, Failed Knight takes 9 hits, while Failed Champion takes something like 12. After the failures get up from a stagger, they will always throw a tantrum in the middle of the room by slamming their mace back and forth in 4 pairs. Long Nail. I have, instead of Mark of Pride, I took off Mark of Pride and Grub Song. I now have Long Nail and Fragile Heart. With Massive Moss Charger, if the big boy leaps into the air, his tail will hit you, so if you don't want to chase after him, just move forward a couple steps, and he takes 15 hits total to die. Hold on. No, it's Long Nail. I'm good. Whew. For the first Hornet fight, honestly, just bully her. She's slower than Hornet 2, she doesn't parry, and she has no traps. She's a free kill. Okay. Okay. Gorb! Let's get on with your Gorby self. For Gorb, I didn't do it here, but the only helpful thing I can say is if he's above you, face to the right and Abyss Shriek. When you face left while Abyss Shrieking, it tends to push enemies in the attack animation away, while facing right usually keeps them blended inside the Shriek cloud for full damage.
Dung Defender. Hello, Quasi. Oh no, a cheer. Thank you for the bits, Crovis.
For Dung Defender, you can keep using Descending Dark whenever he goes into the ground, and that'll bring him out and stun him out of the attack to let you keep hitting him. Both Dung Defender and White Defender move forward about half a step after they throw the first poop ball, so it's a good rule of thumb to weave in and out between throws if you want to get a free hit on them without taking any damage. Dung Defender also does multiple dolphin dives, while White Defender only does one.
That bitch just got Fafundoed everywhere. Alright, here comes Norman.
For Soul Warrior, there are only 3 attacks. Jump over the fireball or dash through it, jump over the sword dash or dash through it if you're quick enough, and then just move to the side from his down slash. Honestly, Norman shouldn't be a boss.
Goodbye, Norman.
From Mawlek, the removal of the platform made me feel like this boss fight was easier. Mawlek will swing at its sides if you get too close, but if it leaps at you, it will always leap back to its spawn point, which is right here on the right half of the arena, so keep that in mind for your positioning.
Ow. Wow, this is the most I've ever been hit? That was the most I've ever been hit by Mawlek. That was confusing. Yes,
With Oro and Mato, with their solo jump slash, you can jump out and then come back in for 2 hits.
I am not doing the Eternal Ordeal. Yes!
For their double swing, same movement, out and back in.
Here's the fun trick about Oro and Mato. Once they're piggybacking, you don't have to fucking move.
Dash slash and cyclone slash help their positioning to sandwich you.
Ow.
If you see either of these attacks about to happen, their next move is to immediately sandwich you with double slash or an air slash at the same time. Descending Dark, once their nail art animation resolves and then dashing back out to safety is the
You
right
don't have to move if they do this jump attack. So nice of them. Here. Done. Done. Fin. You only need 57? Still bad. Alright, I'll grab that, rest my feet. Hell yeah. How long do your videos usually go for with your edits, Nate?
For Xero, chasing him is gross. I tend to stay in mid and just attack him. If you attack from the sides and you never attack from below, then you'll be jumping up, which will sometimes cause his swords to aim very high so that they won't be in your path when they retract, allowing you to do even more damage. Once he summons the second pair of swords, simply face right and Abyss Shriek whenever he's above you until he dies.
Take it. Oh, yeah. I don't do a shorts thing.
For Crystal Guardian and Enraged Guardian, Shade Cloak will be up every time they attack. So as soon as they start to charge a laser at you, just dash through them, descending dark if you feel like roof lasers are going to hit you.
How you feeling about making your way through P5? Nope.
For Soul Master and Soul Tyrant, staying in the middle is a good safe spot whenever they do their cross-arena orb attacks.
Damn it. Okay, so I actually want to be over here when I try that.
This means that you only have to jump or dash through one thing, and you'll have enough time to heal.
Yeah. That is the order. Wow, what am I doing? I don't know why I was expecting him to move a lot faster than that. I don't know. I'll take a look when I'm done.
For their second phase, you will dodge up to 10 ground slams. Both of them take 11 nail hits to die when in second phase.
Take that. Fine. Hello, Ted Cuddy. This is the first attempt. I'm going as lazily as possible. Don't know why. But how are you this weekend?
Oblobbles? Ugh. Keep track of the hits that you do on either Oblobble. It takes 15 hits to kill one, and when one dies, the other one gains 200 more health on top of whatever they have. The easiest way I found to deal with them was to hit one of them 14 times, and then just go ham on the other. From here, you only need about 3 Abyss Shrieks to kill. 2 if you happen to have Shaman Stone.
Fuck out of here. Go, Sisters of Battle. Alright, let's heal up.
With Sisters of Battle, when all 3 sisters are in play, there are some minimum expectations with their attacks. When 2 do the crisscross ground attack, the third one is guaranteed to drop. If 2 sisters do ground attacks in a row, there's pretty much a 90% chance that the third sister will drop. However, if she doesn't, and a third ground attack happens, a drop is guaranteed. If you get lost, dashing away or descending dark is great for resetting drop chains, and Abyss Shriek is great whenever they wall cling.
What am I doing? Okay. Sisters are a very huge step up. I greatly enjoy their existence, but I could understand. I think that they were my first Oro and Mato were, and then. Thank you for the follow, lab mate. Welcome in. Ow. Ow, fuck you!
With Marmu, she can sometimes ignore physics even if you hit her, so don't be afraid to Descending Dark to rattle her around if she's too close to the ground.
He has so much momentum doing that. Flukemarm, Flukemarm.
There are two easy ways to deal with Flukemarm. 3 pogos and a forward melee, then repeat until you win, or you can drop down here and just turtle by jumping up and bopping her 3 times and then dropping back down and repeating until she dies.
Alright, bully Vessel.
BV is really slow compared to Lost Kin. With Shade Cloak, you can safely dash through BV if it does a ground slash, and just follow it around meleeing until it dies. BV isn't its name, it's a command, bully Vessel, and you should absolutely bully the Vessel.
Bullied Vessel. Have a good one, Nope. Hopefully I'll see you later today or tomorrow. I should still be streaming tomorrow, even if I do get this. But I hope you have a good time, whatever it is you're doing.
With Galien, the large scythe loosely tracks the player. Beware of the edges of the arena, as these are smaller areas that let the large scythe bounce around more, and it sucks. It will hit you a lot. Once Galien has spawned the 2 mini spinnies, follow him around and just Abyss Shriek until he goes away.
Sheo.
As everyone knows with Sheo, the color of the paintbrush tip will dictate his attacks.
Hey Nemo, how you doing? You having a good weekend? Why? Why did I do that? I parried that?
When he does the big pink slam, after it lands on the ground, you can dash into him for a couple of hits, and he'll either dash back if there's room for him to do so, or he'll jump over you if he's up against the wall.
Just hold on, please. Thank you. What? Why did that hit me? Very lazy with Sheo. Sleeping a lot, and I slept way too much. I woke up with the biggest headache, but doing pretty good. We went out for, we had some ramen for lunch, a nice hole-in-the-wall place nearby, and feeling good. Time for Hive Knight. And also time to hurt feelings.
With Hive Knight, I suggest jumping at regular intervals. If he ground slashes, you'll jump over him and have a chance to pogo, and if he teleport slashes, he's gonna be in the air and you'll be safe to just run under him. If he summons Thorn Balls, he's free damage.
Alright, Elder Who.
For Elder Who, the ring pancake things attack at about the same pace as Shade Cloak, so you can attack Elder Who from below and dash at regular intervals to avoid the slams.
Damn it. Jerome Jarneck.
For the Collector, if he swipes at you during his hops, he's going to do another jump towards you guaranteed. So if you see one of those hops, get ready to Abyss Shriek for a lot of free damage.
Tamer. No one's voting no. Good to see people have faith in me.
With God Tamer, the beast will always land where you're at when it makes contact with the wall. If you're on the ground and the beast backs up to barf at you, don't move. His backing up creates a safe spot for you to stand in. Pogo the beast and Descending Dark whenever you can, and you'll be the god taming the God Tamer.
Dude, all he's doing is roll calling. That's fine by me, but jeez. Improve your skill set.
Grimm, and NKG for that matter, are all about fixed locations. Normal Grimm, the Bat Cloak is a 1-2 set of bats only on the bottom row, but if you reach him too quickly, he'll port away and send more bats at you, so you should briefly delay being near him so you can hit him 2 to 3 times instead of just once. Grimm's slash uppercut can be dashed through, or you can dash with him, but the fireballs that rain down will always be in fixed locations. For his fireball puffer phase, 12 waves of fireballs will come out in random patterns, but the 4th, 8th, and 12th wave will always be the bottom 2. I prefer being on the right side when he does this attack, as fireballs will always be in the layout of a backslash, giving a bit more time for you to jump over them than if you were on the left. In the normal arena, Grimm's Thorns are in fixed locations. I'm not sure if they're fixed in the Pantheons, but if you're having trouble with Grimm, good to know.
That I'm getting hit so much. That's 2. I made up for it. Me be too confident or careless? What? Have a good one, Nate. I'll take the hydrate. That rhymed. Ooh. I'll get that rest my feet at the next bench. I feel like I just rested my feet. And the next bench is the next hard step.
With Watcher Knights, the bounces go out farther the further away that you are, so if you stay low to mid range, you can get a lot of free damage by waiting for the second bounce to finish. 11 nail hits per beetle is all it takes, and Shade Souls and Descending Darks are welcome.
Please hold while I transfer your call. radianted you guys. You ain't got shit on me anymore.
Uumuu's attack pattern is always to do 2 attacks in a row, followed by a summoning of 2 mini jellyfish, or Uumas. It's random which part of this pattern it starts in, but it's always 2 attack turns, 1 summon turn, 2 attack turns, 1 summon turn. If the lightning attacks follow you, you just need to ascend the wall and then drop down either on the same wall or on the other wall. A lovely Hollow Knight challenge gamer showed me the secret to Uumuu. This SpongeBob reject gives you the most freedom when you're on the 3 lowest landmasses. The columns on either side of the room are safe from Uumuu's sprinkling of lightning, and the lowest platform is a 50-50 if one of the lightnings happen to be on the left or the right. Keep in mind Uumuu and Markoth both get knocked back kind of every other attack, so if you attack them while you're jumping, be wary of that so you don't get hit via contact.
Dude, Watcher Knights fucking murdered me, and I got tricked to going to Watcher Knights by Troupe. Being like, there's an upgrade that you need that's up in this direction, but he led me to the wrong fucking tower. Knowingly, fuck you, folks. I know you're watching.
With Winged Nosk, the most reliable spot in the arena is in the very center. The only way that I can explain the trick to Winged Nosk is to pre-jump. It always does its attacks in the same timed intervals, so once you get used to the timing, jump a split second before. This way, if it's an arena swoop, you have enough distance to Monarch Wings and then Pogo. If Winged Nosk does the Goop Spray, an arena swoop is guaranteed to come after. If Ghost Blobs are summoned, there's a pretty good chance an arena swoop is going to happen, unless a Goop Spray hasn't happened in a long time, at which point a swoop is coming in anyway. If you need to heal, the odds of 3 arena swoops happening back to back seem to be about 1 in 5, and maybe the odds are even smaller than that. So I like to take a chance healing after I see 2 arena swoops in a row, since the odds of a third are so low. Descending Dark when Winged Nosk swoops, or a Shade Soul after the swoop, is encouraged to help speed things along.
I remember when Winged Nosk was difficult. Oh shit, I don't want to get close.
Sly's AI seems to fulfill an entire attack as long as you stay within the dash range. If you don't, then when he down slams, he won't do the follow-up attack overhead, and when he does his triple attack, he won't do the overhead whirlwind. They use Shade Cloak for if you see him rearing up with a nail art, as Great Slash's hitbox doesn't match the animation.
Oh fuck. Fuck you!
With Phase 2, I suggest standing in the middle of the arena. Watch the direction of his dashing around, and as soon as you see him make a beeline for you, he's going to stop in place for a brief moment before he does a whirlwind. When you see the pause, dash away from him, and then come back to do 1 or 2 hits, and then just repeat until he's dead.
Got him on.
For Hornet 2, the arena is oddly shaped, with curves on the top half of the walls. She likes to do her homing dash towards you, and if you can bait her into dashing into this
thank
curved
you.
wall, she will continue to fly until she either hits the top of the wall, the floor, or until you stagger her. Use this time to melee her for some soul to heal, or Abyss Shriek her for free damage.
What? Wow, that shouldn't have happened, but okay. I got my lunch money, all right. All right, here's the difficulty ramp right here. All right, first up, Enraged Guardian. He's not too bad.
Enraged Guardian is Crystal Guardian, but double damage. Seriously.
He's really not too bad. Never mind. Okay, Lost Kin. This is my problem. Lost Kin is a problem.
Lost Kin is Broken Vessel, but double speed. Seriously.
Had to play him a little bit safe, and that's fine. Yeah, no eyes.
For no eyes, my only words of wisdom are to be patient.
Yeah.
She seems to have stuck spots that change with every fight, where she'll willingly take more hits before she teleports away. So if you can find a good stuck spot, wail on her when she goes there.
Oh my goodness, stop going over there. You know what? I'll just heal up. That's fine. Oh, that was close. All right, Traitor Lord. Easy, what?
Traitor Lord's attacks are the same speed as Shade Cloak's recharge time.
Watch I die to Traitor Lord.
So you can either jump with every attack and dash if Traitor Lord also jumps, or you can dash through Traitor Lord's ground slash and just keep attacking while he jumps. If he throws a tantrum, Descending Dark and then continue to tank and spank.
Goodbye, Veronica. White Defender with actual health?
White Defender will do a small shockwave whenever he jumps back, and he'll do an arena-wide shockwave whenever he does pinball. He and Dung Defender can be juggled here with the right amount of up attacks and dashing. Abyss Shrieking when he does geysers is also super helpful.
Ah! He's very random, and that's the worst part. Trying to be perfect is not fun for random. Perfection sucks when random elements are involved. It's all dealing with their RNG. That's the only issue. Is because the fight is longer, there's more chance for variation in their attacks. And you're kind of not used to that, because their phases last longer. Soul Tyrant. Alright. Here comes easy peasy. Watch I die.
For Soul Tyrant, it's Soul Master, but double speed. Seriously.
Yeah. Markoth next. I'm expecting him to go a lot farther than that. Ow. Little shit. Oh my goodness. No worries, Enchinopa. No apologies for real life. There's one thing you'll learn. I don't like it when people apologize for real life getting in the way of video gaming or online. Whoop. Okay, here we go. Breaded Lizard. Did Breadlord bring Breaded Lizard here? And welcome in. Honestly, it's a matter. So Markoth's biggest problem is patience. Everyone goes at Markoth and they're so impatient, myself included. I am bad about that. It's all about patience. I'm so bad about being patient with Markoth. I want to kill him faster. I knew you'd come that way. Ow! Fuck! Save my soul. Uh-huh. Done. How's that for saving soul? Let's go.
Markoth sucks, but his swords are great practice for Abzrad's orbs. The swords here will target you up to a certain time frame and then shoot across the screen. You can use this to aim them above you or wiggle back and forth on a platform, so you don't really need to jump anywhere unless Markoth starts chasing you.
I'm gonna heal that up. I'll get it all back. Why did I jump? I don't know. So one thing I did learn when I was practicing him on Ascended is when he does his shield maneuver, it's actually the Fibonacci sequence, or at least very close to it. I'll take the hit. That's fine.
Melee Markoth until he summons the second shield, and then wait until he paths above you, and then when he's above you and does the shield attack, just Abyss Shriek him, and then call him names until he dies like the fuck muppet that he is.
Why? What? I need to actually heal? What am I doing? Oh my god. Is Markoth going to end me? Markoth might actually have just killed me. Fuck.
Now you may be asking, where's Zote? Fuck Zote. Failed champion is failed knight, but double damage and double speed.
Oh my goodness, thank you, battery.
When the failures are in their staggered face down ass up position, their stagger timer can be reset by hitting their body. So if you need to heal or you want full soul, after you stagger them, jump to their back end and attack once, Dream Nail, attack again, and then heal or repeat until you're comfortable with your soul and your health. This is especially helpful with failed champion as he's right before Nightmare King Grimm, and it's nice to be fully recharged for NKG.
I'm the strongest now. He is braver, because he's well, no, he's only brave because he's a little guy in a fat suit. All right. Thank you, rock. Ooh, I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'll take it. Let's go, NKG.
Nightmare King Grimm, I've got a lot of tips.
I'm not stuck in. Let's go.
Now, if he teleports onto the ground, he's going to do Bat Cloak or a Slash Uppercut.
No, it is not up his butt.
With Slash Uppercut, if you dash with him, take a step forward to be safe. If you dash through him, run half the distance back to be safe, and also heal if necessary.
I didn't pogo. Okay.
For drill attack, jump and pogo when he hits the ground. Do not try to pogo at the end of the ground dash, because when he stands up, his hair's hitbox will extend and hit you, and you'll feel really bad. After every attack, he will teleport, either into the air or onto the ground. If he's in the air, he's either going to do drill attacks or flame pillars. For flame pillars, you want to inch forward just enough to not get hit by the ground fire, and then when the fourth flame is ready to appear, you can just extend beyond it, and then Abyss Shriek for damage, or heal if you need to. For Puffer and Fireball phase, same thing as Grimm. 12 waves of Fireballs, 4th, 8th, and 12th will always be the bottom 2. I prefer to be on the right side. For his Bat Cloak, wait until the first lower bat is near you, then jump and Shape Cloak across to him to get 2 to 3 hits. Don't move too fast, or else he'll teleport away just like his normal version.
Two. Three. Just a nice bonk. That's 2 hits. Woo! Don't want to fall over. I'll take her damage. Damn, she got that last hit when you got the hit. I hate when that shit happens. I think that happened to me when I was doing Sisters of Battle. I got the final kill, but then I fell on the spikes. Saltus, it's a very good game in general. How to word this? It's absolutely possible. It's absolutely feasible. It's absolutely great on a dance pad. It's not something I would do if somebody's if someone's doing it for a first time like dance pad experience. I would not recommend it. But it all just amounts to the right controller design. The way that I designed the controller for this was when I was playing it for a tiny little bit, getting the controls set up, I found myself like pressing the button, jumping. Like when you played like Mario or some other platform, you press the button in really fucking hard, thinking like you'll get more speed or higher jump. I noticed that leaning in for the jump definitely created that feeling, so my front buttons are both jump, so that I do the lean, and that actually... Thank you for the follow, Dajaburo. And that actually helped me put my body into it. So, like, when I played Undertale, my feet hurt at the end of every day. But this, my body is fine. I've woken up from a 10-hour stream to do a 7-hour stream. Perfectly fine. So, like, putting your whole body into it, it's definitely a great time. It's a great all-body workout. It definitely wouldn't be the first Dancepad game I would recommend to somebody, but I definitely think it's worth doing. It is a good game for Dancepads for sure. And yeah, I have we don't know what's causing it, but I have ulnar nerve damage. I have if you see the pinky is sticking out a little bit. That's called Wartenberg sign. Basically the nerve that goes from your neck down your shoulder, across your elbow to the bottom of your hand. For some reason, I have nerve compression on the wrist area. So like this is super padded. So this is relatively padded, I would say, not super padded. And those wrist splints that I had, they've got metal that basically hook and then press into the upper part of my hand where the medial nerve is. So my medial nerve and the middle of my hand is actually holding my weight while I'm playing, so it's not putting any pressing onto the ulnar nerve, which is damaged. Oh, okay, I'll hydrate. And Casa? Fucking hope so. I ascended Abzrad on Thursday. I'm fucking ready. The bet is good. It's time.
Pure Vessel. There are two trains of thought with Pure Vessel. Stay on the ground and dash through him and pogo when needed, or always be in the air.
Ah, damn, that sucks, Perpetual. Here, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna walk over here real quick. Where am I?
I am an air aficionado. My reason for this is when he does his ground slams, whether he jumps up or teleports, I'm already in the air so I can maneuver around him to land safely or descending dark and not get hit. The only downside is sometimes he hops across the arena and doesn't do an attack at all. Also, if he does Orb Burst, D-Dark. Will he do Void Tendrils? D-Dark. Keep enough soul for D-Dark. Always D-Dark, be ready to D-Dark.
I'll take that. Don't you sit on me, bitch! Let's go! It's fucking Abzrad time!
I made an accidental discovery with Absolute Radiance. The game was killing my CPU and I found out that the default frame rate is 400. I brought it down to 60 frames per second for my old man eyes, and it turns out that the faceblade speed is based on FPS, so I accidentally made her easier here. For phase 2, when the floor swords start up, don't do more than 3 Abyss Streaks, just nail the rest.
I'll take it. Damn.
You only need 9 hits in phase 3 to enter floorless phase 4. If you need to heal at this point, leave enough soul to have at least 1 D-Dark ready. That way if Abzrad does an attack that's on your platform, you can iframe to be safe. The most consistent platform I found is the very bottom. Orbs will lock onto you, and then you have a lazy tracking path so you can avoid it with minimal movement. If you want to avoid taking 2 damage, you can dive into the void. No one will judge you.
I'll take the hit. Damn. Thank you for the follow, Fickle Crafter. I don't know why I did that. Oh.
For the climb, I've got a theory for her aim. She starts off taking into account some combination of your horizontal velocity and dash range. Sometimes it's velocity alone, sometimes it's dash range alone, and sometimes it's velocity plus dash range. As you reach the top half of the climb, she drops dash range from the calculation and cuts the velocity value down to the point where she's basically aiming at you or aiming just a little bit ahead of you. At the top, it's just 280 damage or 10 melee hits to kill her. You know she's on the final hit if she never leaves center, but the final hit has to be a nail hit.
Yes! First Dancepad P5!
And there you have it. The world first P5 on a dance pad has been done.
We have a world first, baby! I had a speech and it was going to be looking at Absrad, thinking of what we had. Doubters deserved an ad. Believers must be glad. Bloom Shadows is not here, big sad. My feet don't even feel bad. But I mean, egad, I'm gloating a tad. I must be the first lad on my first playthrough, might I add, that has beat P5 on a dance pad. And I fucking hate wearing plaid. I was gonna do it when I was at the top, but she beat my ass on the platforms. She beat my ass on Floorless so bad that I was too fucking scared. I was not about to do it with 2 hits left. Just so you all know, we've got our 108 percentage, a total of 163 hours, and in case you thought we were lying, 175 hours total. In case you thought I was lying.